Sometimes one sentence can save a life. Even more than that, it can restore dignity and build the foundation of the future of Am Yisrael. We find such a sentence in the 38th chapter of Bereshit, in one of the most morally complex and moving episodes in the Torah, Yehuda and Tamar. Tamar had been married to Yehuda's two sons, both of whom died. She was left to wait for the third son, Shelah, whom Yehuda withheld. Desperate to fulfill her mission of building a family within the house of Yehuda, Tamar took a bold and risky step. She disguised herself and became pregnant by Yehuda without revealing her identity. When Yehuda found out Tamar was pregnant, not knowing it was from him, he declared, "Take her out and let her be burned." The Torah is brief, but the moment is tense. Tamar could have screamed. She could have exposed Yehuda to save herself. But she didn't. She sent him his own items, the signet, the cord, the staff, and simply said, "Please recognize whose these are." No accusations, no lashon hara, just quiet truth. And Yehuda, he could have stayed silent. He could have pretended, let her take the blame, no one would know. But instead, he stood up and said 6 words that echo through Jewish history. Tzadka mimeni, she is more righteous than I. He owned the truth. He spared her public shame. He admitted his own mistake publicly. And Chazal say this is why the kings descend from Yehuda, because a true leader speaks lashon tov, words of honesty, words of humility and redemption. Chavetz Chaim teaches that positive speech isn't just saying nice things. It's using our words to restore a person's dignity, to protect someone's name when they can't defend themselves, to publicly acknowledge another's righteousness even at our own expense. Yehuda's words saved Tamar and allowed her to give birth to twins, one of whom would become the ancestor of David HaMelech and ultimately Mashiach. All because one man refused to let his ego silence the truth. Do I have the courage to admit when someone else is right? Have I ever stood by quietly when someone else was shamed? There is no tshuva without truth, and there is no greatness without the humility to speak it. Let's take this lesson from Yehuda into our own lives, to speak up, not to hurt, but to heal, to say what's right, even when it costs us. It's not just Lashon Tov. It's Lashon that leads to the redemption.